Welcome back to episode 24 of the ProjeXt podcast.
Yes, sir.
Who we got?
We got, who we got, man? We usually start with Dano, but who we got?
Yeah, who we got, Dano?
We got comparison is the thief of joy, Dan.
Oh my God.
Dang.
Hold on. Compare that over there, though. Compare that over there. Hey. We got
Lord have.
Lord, help me bless.
We must stay focused, brothers.
Lord, give me the strength to slap.
Stay focused.
Yo.
Wowzer.
God bless America.
We got. Who we got for me? We got all power to all people, Greg. That's how I'm feeling.
Man,
we got. I
feeling?
don't even put in my drink. Yeah, I'm on that. Yeah, I'm on that. I'm talking about. I don't even put no in my drink. I'm talking about hot.
I hate when y'all be doing this, bro. Cause
we smoke. I ain't gonna lie. That so we
I hate when y'all be doing this because the last person be me.
Damn, we smoke. You do the intro. You might as well say, and we got. You got to have to start sabotage.
That's real.
We got all.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right, fuck it. Orange soda
I
John.
don't even put it in my drink.
In my drink.
That's
man.
terrible.
What you talking?
All power to all people, man.
You
That's how I'm
talk.
feeling today. Don't try to chat GPT to could.
Yeah.
So put some nicknames in the style of this. Nigga,
No,
start
I
put a-
said more human.
make it
said more human.
Nigga trying to make that.
Make it shorter, I said.
Make it
Right.
ethnic. Appeal to a
Make it
black.
urban.
Appeal to a black audience.
Face air.
We got holes in my shirt, Greg. This for Daytona only. This for Daytona David. Yeah.
Okay.
That's my nickname
how
when
you
I be in
feel?
Daytona. Cause you
That
know my
boy-
middle name David.
That boy looked
Really?
like
Yeah.
Jodeci when they was out in the desert.
So
Them
what
niggas
if?
had that boy just had it all out.
Come on, bro. We
Let it
not
show.
missing you. What we got, bro?
Bruh.
It's okay, bro. Just say whatever, bro. Whatever you say is gonna be.
Gonna be
alright.
trash. Yeah.
That's a bull.
Whatever you.
Part 2.
Orange soda John, man.
Orange soda John.
Yeah.
Wow.
That boy drinks Sunny.
Hey, man.
Why you say that one though?
Bruh.
Break that down for me, bro.
Cause you know,
That nigga don't care.
Baby King,
That nigga don't care.
Waffle House orange soda, bro. You ain't never had that,
They
bro.
don't even sell.
How you know that?
I've been to. They don't have any orange.
Fantastic.
They don't.
Coco Lasting. Shut your ass.
Ping ping.
Hey, man, what y'all been going on
Hola,
this
mi
week,
gente.
bro? What's been going on this week?
Dan Polo.
Nah.
Mi gente.
Oh, man.
What's up? What's going on in the world of Dano, man?
The word of Dano, bro. I ain't gonna
Can you
lie.
full screen it, bro? Like, what's up with you MacBook niggas, man?
Bro, what you mean, bro?
Niggas don't
Them
want to
boys
full
had
screen.
it. Had it like a corner in the what's it called?
Bro,
You not gaming, bitch?
That's the MacBook niggas, bro.
How's that
They be
MacBook
trying to act
nigga?
like they hacking all the time. That shit.
going into the mainframe. English,
You
please.
about to piss me off, bro. Real
But
talk,
nah,
bro.
yo, world just been.
Y'all about to get punched, man. Y'all about to get punched, man.
Nigga get a rage baited. Oh my God.
Yo,
Nigga get a rage
come
baited.
on, man. Damn.
right.
Damn, what's going on, bro?
Nah, life's just moving, bro. Nothing too serious. Nothing too playful either, man. Just real life. You feel me?
That nigga talking
You feel me,
now.
though? You feel me though? It's nothing serious. It's nothing playful.
That nigga
Niggas, do you want to instigate?
All right, John, you go next. He cooking yourself. Oh my
You're
God.
ridiculous, bro.
You know,
That
some
boy's a
days,
Oh
these
man.
niggas just be straight bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
We got a new couch.
Yeah, we got a new couch, man.
Yeah, you know, last episode it broke, but we not even tripping off that. You know how many futons going sell in Orlando?
Bruh, too
Yo,
many.
Nigga, I went to go pick up the futon from the nigga, right?
Yeah.
He was like, "You gonna put it in your truck?" He was like, "You gonna put it in your car?" I was like,
Yeah.
"Yeah." Like he was looking at me like you're really about it. I'm like, "Oh, you must not like."
you don't know
who I
us.
am.
I'm like,
Let me
bro.
give you my car.
I'm like, bro, we was about to take 2 home the last time. Like,
Word,
Yeah.
yeah.
come on, and this one, did y'all feel like this one's small?
I feel like it's the same. I don't
Nah, I
know.
think it's the same size.
Really?
Yes, bro. I think it's the same couch for real, bro.
I think this is newer than
I
this.
feel
Yeah,
like
it's
this
newer.
feel,
It's newer.
This
we
feel more smooth though.
Nah. Last one we wore that bit out.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
I
for
think
sure.
This feel way more smooth.
Yeah. Next time I'm gonna have some.
Plate the wooden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what's going on with your life, man?
Just Ubering around for real, bro.
Uber everywhere.
Uber
Pretty
everywhere,
rolls on my VIP.
man.
You
That
said that. Uber John.
Uber,
Uber
man.
John in the building.
Nah, that
Leave
joint.
that.
But nah, that jump been getting crazy.
Hold
bro.
on, we got Leangelo ball pass somebody. What car is that? That's a nasty ass car.
That's a
I'm
strong.
not legit that thing.
That's a
that been
Ram
kinda
wagon, Wagoneer.
That been not kind of tough.
If we went on tour, that bit would be hard to just
Wouldn't it?
ride in. Cause that bit do got some leg space.
If that bit got some, yeah,
They do
you can move
alright.
around in that joint.
If it was,
That's a car you can hit one of these in. Yeah.
but what else, bro? Uber everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, after that, we just walking around for a bit.
Oh, you walking with that nigga in the city?
What?
Talking about the nigga that be walking around the neighborhood?
All right, bro, move around. I've been stuck in Dab.
Bruh, if y'all, well, obviously y'all wouldn't know, but there's this guy, and he lives in my neighborhood, formerly John's neighborhood, and this this homeless guy, and this nigga, I kid you not, but this nigga was probably like 200, 300. I mean, I don't want to say 200, because nigga, 200 is not a lot. Nigga, this nigga was like 300 plus pounds, bro, when he started. This homeless nigga, right? 300 pound nigga, bro. This nigga be walking from A to B. This nigga walk to the end of the neighborhood, 30 miles down and back at night. Every night. He don't got no job. He don't got, this nigga's just a wandering wanderer.
Wandering wanderer?
This nigga's a wanderer.
Nah, that nigga do be walking around.
He's
I'm
a
talking
wanderer.
about,
He's a
you see
vagabond.
him all the way in OBT at night, you catch him at 7-Eleven, bro.
Exactly. He
Like,
gonna
yo.
come right back here. He walk all night. I never seen this nigga sleep.
That boy's a vagabond, bro.
Now he's a vagabond upon the earth.
He's
bro.
on the earth.
But this has led to him losing a lot of weight. That nigga is skinny. He looking a little slimmer now, but I'm about to congratulate him.
Legit.
Hey, keep
Might have
going.
to start walking with him, bro.
Now that nigga, I remember he asked me for like 25 cents one time. Like some change, pocket change. Real. All right, for sure. I appreciate. You know who I appreciate? Or who we shouting out this episode, bro? Because I got a couple.
Okay, because I was about to.
Cause
Right
I
when
got
you said
some,
that,
bro.
I was about.
Who
to.
you shouting out this episode, bro? I think I got like 2, bro.
Hey, shout out to women whose thighs double when they sit down, man. And size when they sit down.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
And bruh, shout out to the homeless people that don't be asking for too much, bro. You know what I mean? Cause nigga, what do you mean? That's completely different. Bro.
Yeah.
But no, cause nigga, like, yo, what do you mean when you say you need a drink, bro? You want a drink?
Punk ass.
Are you a punk? What you mean you want to drink?
Bro,
McDonald's give
hold on. Yo, talk to these niggas,
Bruh,
son.
yo,
Look at him when you probably don't look at me. Look at him.
Cause yo,
Look at me when you rapping. Look at
what do you mean, yo? What you mean by I need a drink, bro? They give free water at McDonald's,
Punk ass nigga.
bro. Ask for a water cup, bro. They gonna give it to you. Like, bro, what you mean you want? Oh, bro, I'm not feeling water though, man.
Bro.
You don't feel survival.
He don't, bro.
You
He don't
gonna
want
die.
eat. He don't want nothing to eat right now, bro.
You
Bro,
gonna
go
die.
steal
He don't
some
want
of
nothing.
the drink.
Bro,
Get a
he don't
water
want
cup.
nothing to eat, bro.
I'm
Get a
out.
water
He
cup.
wants
Get
some, bro.
Bro, we out and we eating, bro. The boys, and you feel me? We having a good vibe. Bro, I got some food. I'm like, I see a homeless jet pass by. I'm like, you know what? You know what I mean? He needed more than I do, or so I thought. Bro, I offered the food. He like, nah,
bro. I could use something to drink,
though.
Punk ass
You
nigga.
could use a lot. Punk ass nigga. You could use.
We gotta
a
get a
lot.
soundboard, bro. I'm not gonna hold you.
Bro, you could use some deodorant. Nigga, you could use a shower. Nigga, you could use a lot of things.
You could use a
Yeah,
blue light.
go to
Nah, but
McDonald's,
that's
get a
different.
water
Nah,
cup.
But
let
listen
my
though,
man
listen
cook,
though. He just got out the penitentiary.
Bruh, you ain't gonna lie, we've ran into a lot. All 3 of us hanging around, bro.
Fam.
The amount of bro, we need to just start a charity.
It works.
Cause
Word on,
nigga,
deadass.
if you homeless and somehow you watching this episode, find us. You gonna leave with something. Cause this nigga Daniel gonna feel convicted as something. I ain't gonna lie.
Yo.
The only nigga who don't come up off nothing is John.
What?
No words.
Hold on.
No
Whoa.
words. You inconsiderate, nigga.
What? What? Wait, hold on.
I ain't never seen this nigga John do nothing
Yo.
for the homeless. Bro.
Yo, you know, quiet as cat.
Quiet as kept.
Yo, nah, quiet as cat. Even when a homeless nigga come around, he don't even got the nerve to look for
at
a
this
wallet,
nigga.
bro.
This nigga, bro.
Nigga don't even.
Nah, the homeless nigga be like, this nigga, bro.
Bro, chill out,
Nigga
bro.
like, nigga, you need
Bro,
a dollar.
chill.
You need a dollar.
Collect.
But I can get a dollar for
I
that.
just say you need a dollar.
But I can get a dollar for that,
This
nigga.
nigga done got that. But then don't be coming off off. Nigga, I had no job. I was coming out. Now I don't doubt that it's in your heart to do it. But I'm saying when the niggas come around us 3, I look straight down. Yo, we was at Gyro's the other day.
Yo, wait, hold on. Nah, I gotta speak on this. Fam, we was at Gyro's the other, like last week for right. This nigga came up to us, he was like, yo, fam, can I get a wing, gangster? I said, bruh, mind you, that nigga was looking at me.
He did look at you.
I'm talking about,
I don't know why.
It's my last wing in his box.
This nigga John looked.
Hey, you know what I did? I looked straight at Greg. I said, bruh, come on, you a good man, bruh. Give up your wing,
what
bruh.
I'm talking about,
Give up your wing, bruh.
Y'all see what we be talking? Nigga, I had 3 wings left. Sweet chili, nigga.
Sweet chili.
I just
bruh.
Bruh.
No.
At least,
This nigga asked for a singular wing.
Nah, nigga. That could have been God.
A single
Yo,
bag.
guess what? God gonna be like, so you ain't. God's gonna be like, I was a homeless man.
Yo, a wing?
I was in the form of a homeless man.
A wing?
And I asked you for a wing. And you couldn't even spare me a wing?
How much a wing costs? A spot in heaven. Embrace your loss. I am God.
I wash my hand.
You didn't get that nigga no wing.
What more do you want from me?
Nah, this nigga don't be coming up on.
Word too though?
This nigga didn't give him a spicy wing or a mild wing.
Because you know when a homeless nigga come up to you, the least you could do is pretend to not have money even if you do.
That nigga
You could at least be like, nah, bro.
This nigga John be like, no.
Bro, he be,
I can't do it.
No, that boy be, I be like, damn, John. That boy be,
Bro, hold on.
You want some food?
Bro.
Nah.
This nigga John.
Yo, y'all chill out.
Bro.
Okay, listen.
Hold on, bro. This nigga John don't love people, bro.
Whoa, no, hold on. That's Jano John, bro.
Nah.
Chill.
Okay, so but Pete though,
But
can you admit
listen though.
All right, we gonna listen. Let's listen.
Cause what's called when y'all not around, I did give out a couple of things for real. Like,
Look, that's the homeless nigga calling right now. That nigga John is lying.
hey, cut that nigga off, man. But nah, what's it called? Lily last Sunday, I'm like, bro, I just got paid. Hold on, this homeless man. Hey, I got this man a bag of chips for real. There was no food at that damn 7-Eleven.
That's
a big old bag of chips and a big old bottle of water, bro.
Oh, so you irresponsible with it?
What? What you mean?
Niggas be home. I'm not trying to eat no chips, nigga, and no water. Nigga, you could have got that nigga a hot dog. You could have got him some roller food. Could have got a nigga a little sandwich to warm. You could have got a nigga some coffee, something to fuel. You gonna get this nigga a bag of chips and some water like he a preschooler? You the type of nigga that pisses me off if I'm homeless.
Dead ass?
Yes.
Dead ass?
I be trying to get stuff that's sustainable. Nigga gotta walk. Imagine you get a nigga that's walking 8 miles back and forth.
That boy John ain't learned nothing. I
This
just
nigga
said
gave
you
him
could
a
go to
snack.
McDonald's for a water cup.
And why you
I was
get a
nigga gonna buy the
nigga, I'm at this
water?
damn 7-Eleven, bro.
I ain't trying to hear that, bro.
Bro, are you gonna buy the nigga a water? Bro, go to McDonald's. Yo, apparently you needed to hear this too.
Exactly.
Go to McDonald's, get a water cup.
Get a water cup.
Water.
Do the drive-through. They gonna give it to you for free.
give it to you.
They gonna be like, oh my God, thank you for ordering something so light. And each one of these waters go with each one of these meals. Nigga got a nigga a $5 meal for less. You got him a big bag of chips. What is he gonna do with that?
Bro, he gonna sacred it, bro.
What type of chips were they?
Bro,
Doritos.
everybody's favorite chips, bro.
Doritos. That big got him Fritos. The joints at the end of the bag. Nobody
What
want
type of chips were they, John?
Bro, I got that nigga some hot fries, bro.
Oh,
I'm kidding.
Let's get this nigga out of here, bro.
Yo.
We need this.
Oh, shoot.
Hey.
Oh, damn, that shit still.
Why you
Can you
on
turn that
auto?
junk on? What's it called?
MF.
MF.
What about
How you turn that bill on
MF?
MF? How you turn that bill on MF?
It's
On the side of the lens.
Oh, word. I got you.
On the side of the lens.
No, the side of the lens, gang. It say MF.
There you go.
This nigga done
This
shifted.
is the lens, right?
All right.
This man.
All right.
This man.
Yo, yeah, but now I just realized, yo, this nigga John don't be coming up off of nothing,
Yo,
bro.
I ain't even peep that. That boy
That
don't
nigga
even
be
look
holding
for a wallet.
clothes.
He be,
Now listen,
That boy, I want you to look at me when I say this.
Rich.
I don't got no money for you, bro.
Yo, what's the topic, bro? What's
we
the
got done shouting niggas out. But
Yeah, you got anybody you want to shout out, John?
Man, my mama.
it's Father's Day though.
Oh, yeah.
This nigga,
I do. Hey, shout out my pops, bro.
man, you in his way.
Oh my, yo, shout out my pops,
No
bro.
love.
Shout out my pops. Yo, chill out, nah,
John, you know he shot me out on the podcast, John.
man, nah. I ain't gonna lie. He stole me a year of what's it called that damn store, bro. Yeah,
That boy got.
yeah.
That boy has a list of grievances.
Oh my God, bro, we love this nigga.
got a
John,
list of
bro.
grievances,
Oh my God,
bro.
All right, for me, who I want to shout out? I
you
have
wanna
one.
shout out, man?
Oh man, I want to shout out. I want to shout out the niggas. Same with you, Dano, kinda. But I want to shout out the niggas the homeless niggas that only asks for a specific amount of change. I just need 73 cents. Nephew, I just need 65 cents.
No, bro. You
Just to get on the bus.
But the nigga that asked for 500, he asked for a specific. Bro, he asked for a specific
that ain't
amount.
changed though. Once we break $1, I'm cool.
Damn,
4
bro.
quarters or less, I'm done. Yo, a homeless nigga dead asks us for $500. Okay.
I need $500.
Nah, that nigga.
Okay.
I need $1,000. Okay.
500.
500. Okay, I really need one.
All right, let me be honest. I really need 2.
That nigga says it's my birthday. But shout out to homeless niggas that just ask for a couple cents, man, just to get enough to get on the bus and get to where they need to go. Real talk, if you homeless, but just hop on the bus. They're not finna kick you off, bro. Just hop on the bus, go on for that whole shift. They got AC, Wi-Fi. It's a dang near moving apartment.
Damn.
When you really think about it,
I mean,
I don't know, bro.
he not, bro.
apartment on wheels. It got AC.
Know,
it got
listen,
AC
though.
and it
Listen,
got
though.
Wi-Fi.
But why though?
They'll kick that nigga.
He hasn't got to his destination.
Nah,
yet,
they
bro.
not gonna kick
There's
you.
gonna be a nigga
Bruh,
in the bad mood.
He hasn't got
bro.
to his destination.
Just
though.
keep your head down.
There's gonna be a nigga in the bad mood talking about, bro, this nigga stink next to me, man. You ain't getting there on the bus, bro. Get in there on the bus.
And then the bus driver gonna be like, "Hey, how long you been on the bus?"
He like, hey, you can't be sleeping out here, man.
What's your stop?
It's your stop. Word.
But yeah, shout out them. Also, shout out to people who don't drink enough water, so they got to get the little bottle that say keep going at 12.
Oh,
What?
I know what,
What?
you're talking about.
That's how you know a nigga don't drink water. When a nigga got a bottle and that bitch say
say,
at
"Keep going."
9 a.m. it says just getting the day started.
Yep, I saw that. And that bitch got levels to it.
That
That big ass jug.
Big ass
dog.
jug. That bitch say 8 p.m. That bitch be like
Big
keep
ass
going.
jug.
You're almost there. That bitch lunchtime. It be 12. It be
be
like
motivational
have
quotes.
this with some
You're
lunch.
not done yet.
Even as a nigga that's self-improvement max, bro, I'm not getting a giant water cup.
But that
bro.
tie-dye ass bottle, you not getting past
Nah,
it.
dead ass, bro.
It
They
take
gotta.
4 full bottles of water to fill that, bro.
Bro, we
I
gotta
know
give it up.
Because one of my people have it.
I'm already knowing. That's how you know a nigga don't drink enough water. When they got that bottle with all them words on it, oh my goodness. We already know who you are, bro.
I ain't gonna lie.
Man, just drink y'all water, man.
I've been drinking water. Though.
Drink y'all water.
I've been drinking a lot of vitamin water.
Vitamin water.
Vitamin water!
Why this nigga yell at that?
Y'all niggas don't know that ad?
Nah.
Bruh,
With
nah.
50 Cent? He say vitamin
Oh,
water,
I know what
he
you're
throw it
talking
on the
about. He
ground.
threw it over the terrace. Yeah, I know.
Oh, shit.
And then he slipped.
Y'all niggas slow. Yeah.
Bruh.
I really don't like that guy. Nah, for real. Listen, man. Topic list this week, man. Another week, but we gonna get through it. I mean, to start off, I think one of the funniest things. I want to start this off like this. Real talk. I've been itching to get to that. I don't know if y'all was watching the BET Awards. First off, we can go to the BET Awards. Did y'all?
See, I sent out some emails and they hit me and said, hey, take your black asses home. And so, you know what I did? I took my black ass home.
Y'all niggas ain't watched the BET Awards?
I watched. Nah.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I didn't.
I just watched the main clips.
I didn't even watch the main
Yeah.
clips. The clips found me. The clips watched me. They watched my algorithm. They work on my time. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Wait, what you want, man?
But the clips did get me interested enough to actually watch some full videos about some topics, some segments, you know. Big.
Yo, hey man, move around, bro.
It look like a punk. That camera angle look like a punk.
Woo, we gonna have to, bro. I don't know, bro.
Oh man.
I don't know.
Man, I don't know what to think anymore, man. Get out of here.
We'll figure it out, bro. Yeah, nah, I don't got cable, so, and I'm not downloading no BET app, so,
Same.
but I will say, nah, this year's BET looked like one of the best BET awards. So,
Yes.
and that happened in a while. I can see the production. Dang, I can't even put my foot up. Let me put the crock on. I wanted to get y'all sock, but I can't even do that. That's a mad unprofessional. But yeah, nah, this one looked like one of the best like produced BET awards. The budget was definitely there. There was a lot of not memorial. That's not the right tributes. I think Jamie Foxx got one.
Yeah.
I think Snoop got like a kind of tribute as well.
Nah, I'm about to say Dre. Nah, Dre didn't get one.
No.
Bro, you know
Why would Drake have one at this year's BET
did I say
Awards?
Drake?
Yes. What?
No, I didn't say. I said Dre.
Oh, Dr. Dre.
Yeah, Dr. Dre, bro.
Oh, nah, Drake.
Nah, I wouldn't know either, bro.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, nah, I was paying close attention. You know, somebody got to watch the social.
Somebody gotta do it.
Only thing I saw, it was hosted by Kevin Hart.
Yeah, Kevin Hart,
It's-
Drewski, and
I heard it wasn't only hosted, but Kevin really produced it, or like
I
had
wouldn't
more
be-
works or had more hand in the production of.
I wouldn't be surprised. He also had guest appearances from Kai and Drewski. And I thought that was really dope.
Yeah, as much as people hate, I think that little interaction was funny. I mean, Kevin was kind of carrying with the jokes.
It was definitely a bit. Like you
Yeah,
could
it was
tell
a little bit. Yeah,
It
yeah,
was
but
bitty.
it was definitely.
It was
funny.
fun. It was
funny.
cute.
Yeah, it was a vibe. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was cute.
It
I
was
think that's
cute.
a great way to describe
Like Auntie and them
It
be
was
like,
cute,
that was
bro.
it was cute.
That was
Like,
cute.
them niggas fun. Kai's, you know, he's like the little brother of the amongst them three. Drewski and Kevin are actually funny, in my opinion. Like
Yeah.
Kai,
This nigga Juicy said,
he's a
Kevin,
screamer.
I can't
bro.
read, bro. I can't see that.
Just
bro.
character.
Nah,
But yeah, that
Kai's
whole
a
interaction was
screamer, bro.
dope.
It was dope. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to think what else before I really get to the meat and potatoes of what I was. What else?
We got some cameos from some TikTok stars. I saw that one African or Ghanaian dude. He's a dude that does a lot of. He's a dude that got famous for like his accent and stuff. He's pretty funny too, and he made like a cameo appearance on that on BET. We got
Hey, shout out Dochi.
we got 1/3 of the 85 South over there. You
Yep,
know what I
yep,
mean?
yep.
DC Young Fly always pops out for BET.
Yeah, he
You know what
loved
I mean?
BET.
He loved BET a lot.
Yeah, DC on Fly, bruh.
You know what I mean?
Just I don't even know what the right word. Tenacity. You gotta remember that nigga lost his wife.
Yeah.
Like not too
Yeah.
long ago. And he took his second to
Strong.
grieve and hold it down.
Strong in the
And he held strong in the public eye and like really lifted his family up,
Yeah.
her family up, and then just got back to work.
just got back to
And
it, yeah.
hasn't missed a beat at all. So
Exactly.
and just stand up nigga, like,
facts.
just stay out the way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he
Stay
tries
out the
not
way and keep it comedy.
Indeed.
And I can respect that.
And he knows when to take himself seriously, like when to take a situation seriously,
Yep.
and how to read a room when it's time for or read situations when it's time for jokes, and when it's time for I got to take time to actually say something because
Yep.
people are listening.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying?
I'm trying to think what else. The Jamie Foxx tribute was really dope. Jamie Foxx had like some real critical health issues not too long ago, so it was nice to see him honored, his music career honored, what he means to black culture. The main thing that was taken away from this BET Awards, at least for me, was Kai Cenat not knowing Wale. Now, I don't know if y'all seen that.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all seen that, but
Man, say you got a Nintendo Switch? Damn, that's crazy, bro.
bro.
I'll beat you, bro.
didn't see?
on me, I'll beat you.
Did you see the
I
whole-
see. Yeah, because Wale had came up to you and said, "Yo, this clip floating around got me looking crazy, my nigga. I'm gonna catch your ass at the parking lot." He ain't say that. I'm lying. He ain't say that. He said the first.
Oh.
He said we'll talk later though.
I
He
got-
damn-
yeah,
nah,
said-
he damn near said that though.
Niggas was defending Kai. In a way, I kind of understand.
Wait, let me
Niggas
break
was
down exactly what happened.
Okay.
And then we can get into the personal opinions of the whole situation.
Gotcha.
So, I guess at some intermission of the broadcast, Kai Cenat was backstage. That bit looked like the WWE backstage. You know when niggas used to
Yeah.
fight in the parking lot of the WWE?
I just kickstand. That's what it looked like.
You know what I'm saying? So they back there and Kai Cenat was kind of walking through on cam, on live. And so was rapper Wale walking through. Wale was like, yo, what's up, Kai? Kai said, what's up? Kai was like, yo, you got the Switch. Wale was playing the Switch, Nintendo Switch. He was like, oh, what you playing, They had a little quick interaction. It was cool, fun, They dapped up. I'll catch you later. Kai, yeah, I'll catch you later, Brody. Hopped in the Sprinter. He looks down at his phone and reads the chat. And niggas is on the chat talking about yo, that's Wale in the chat. And then looks at his phone, he says, Wale? That's Wale? Apparently that's a bit, yo, that's crazy. Niggas say, yo, that's Wale? That's Wale? Yo, that's crazy. And then in the driver's end, it's like, bro, you don't know Wale? He was like, no, what do you do? Whoa.
Hey.
So one, you not only do you not know Wale, but you don't even know how his name is spelled. You don't know this nigga at all.
At all. Yeah, you don't know why.
So you say this nigga name is Wally. Then he says, yeah, it's a big deal. And you say, oh, what does he do? Boom, strike number 2. What does he do?
Yeah.
Nigga says, yeah, he'll rap. He was like, oh, he rap? This nigga said it was like it was like Larry or something.
Yeah.
Like, oh, he'll rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, this nigga's like pretty big deal. Like, you know what I'm saying?
There was an era where it was the real. It was which one was gonna be the one? It was either gonna be Wale, Big Sean, or is it gonna be?
Yeah, no. It was really that bottom 3 of the top 3.
Yeah.
Not to say it like that, but
Or like underdogs.
the B list
Yeah.
of the top 3 was really Wale, Meek Mill, and then Big Sean.
No, you're right. It was
That was the bottom
Nah, it
3.
was Big Sean.
Yes.
I just remember Big Sean and Wale were at a point where it was like, which one?
Yeah.
Like who is gonna be
yeah.
the next up and coming? You know what I mean?
Right, because the kind of default during that time was kind of Kendrick at the 3. When it comes, it was Cole, Drake, and then Kendrick at the 3. And then while Kendrick was kind of in hiatus or not dropping as much between Overly Dedicated and Good Kid, Mad City, what was next was, okay, well, if he don't do nothing, who gonna make something shake? Big Sean,
Came out.
Wale, or Meek Mill?
Big Sean was pushing.
You know what I'm saying? So first, the nigga's like, yeah, the driver is in the Sprinter as well. He's like, yeah, that's Wale, he raps. And Kai's like, oh, word, that's cool. He was like, bro, you don't know Lotus Flower Bomb? Which is like Wale's biggest song.
Flower
And you got that I'm trying to listen. So yeah, so the driver's like, yeah, Lotus Flower Bomb. Kai like, nah, I don't know that. So then fast forward a couple minutes later, towards the end of the show, Casanat's chopping it up with Snoop Dogg, you know, some type of ad that doesn't read as an ad, but really is an ad if you pay attention to what they're saying. Wale walks up, he was just like, yo, this clip floating around got me looking crazy. I'm gonna talk to you later. All right?
Yeah.
Or we'll talk about it later. Now, as a nigga who's checked niggas like that before, sometimes the we'll talk later comes off a little bit more aggressive than you mean
Nah,
to
he
be.
said that junk aggressive.
Nah, cause sometimes you just gotta let niggas
But
know we gonna talk later,
said-
but it ain't that big
But he
a
said,
deal.
yo, we finna talk. we finna talk.
Yeah,
Like,
sometimes you gotta let niggas, we gonna talk later. But that don't mean I'm trying to duke it out with niggas or like yell at it. It's just like, yo, we gonna talk later. Like, we gotta address this.
Yeah.
You know
got the
what I'm
wrong
saying?
spirit in, bro.
Word. We gonna talk later. You know what I'm saying?
Later. And that's
So-
your problem. It's that spirit. It's that spirit.
That's the spirit, man.
And you can go to jail. But listen, so boom. Kai's like, yeah, bro, da. Wale was not laughing. But Wale walked off pretty fast. And sometimes when a nigga walk off too fast, that's how you know, man, this nigga on my head for real. Like, nah, they not playing. Nigga dap you up, yo, we gotta talk, then walk off. Oh, he wanna kill me later.
Yo, we
That
gotta
nigga's
go,
rushing
bro.
to the spawn point of the fight to like to spawn,
prep up, yeah.
to form his weapons. That
That
nigga's
boy
running to the stadium.
Yeah, he customizing his whip, his
No.
guns, all of that.
He about to-
Pick his skins,
he just pressed
pick
X.
his skins.
Bro,
That
he just
bitch-
pressed X and started the death match, bro.
That boy
nigga
just
already
waiting to
in the
hit
book.
confirm. He's like, I'm ready.
I'm ready for the death match.
Yeah, but nah.
So I mean, there was a lot of talks around it, like, yo, you know, how old is Casanat?
Yeah.
But y'all can go ahead now.
Yeah. When you notice the cycle of the internet, niggas are gonna take something and run with it regardless, bro. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And there's always gonna be like two main narratives that push. It's either the defensive narrative or the aggressive narrative. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, cause that's what's more entertaining. But like the defensive narratives was more, you know, people were saying, Kai's like this age or that age. I'm pretty sure I'm younger than Kai.
Yeah.
I know who Ale is.
Kai's 23 years old.
When you think about the influence that Kai has over, especially with his continuous features or streams with artists, or especially hip hop artists, you would think this nigga would know a little bit more about hip hop.
Right.
I'm gonna go ahead and drop a bomb in a second.
You know
Go
what I mean?
ahead. We can
But
say and
granted-
pretend like what it's not, but we gonna.
But granted, it's like if you know Kai, or if you take a time to really see Kai for who he is, no shade. For me, no shade. I know my brother right here is probably
Nah. See, that's
Nah.
one thing I wanted to.
You know what I mean?
But we'll get
But
to mine.
he's not that. He's not. He's just not. a hip hop host.
Yeah,
I don't
but-
think we should ever let this nigga become a hip hop phenom or hip hop hip hop what's it called?
Hip hop media.
Critic, my nigga. Don't
is
let
not
this nigga
hip-hop
become a
media.
critic, please.
I think that's another thing though. We allowed a lot of streamers to be.
Who let Aiden Ross become
Yeah.
a hip hop critic?
We're starting to allow a lot more people
Hold
become
on.
quote unquote
Hold
music
on.
critics. in
Hold
a
on,
way.
guys.
Hold on.
Huh?
Cause I'm not even
Hold
trying to.
on,
I'm not even
guys.
trying to shift hate onto Aiden. Cause I already don't like the nigga Aiden though. But like, who are letting these niggas talk about hip hop like they know something?
Bro, alright. Listen, this is one thing I wanted to say. I think, and I've kind of made it. I've kind of stated that. I do want to say that while there is critical conversation to be had about Casanat and towards Casanat, I don't want to make it appear as if I just purely hate this nigga. Because I do think there is something to be said about basically his entire life being a stream and how that impacts how he's developing as an adult. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Or his pathway when it comes to managing media. So while there is room for criticism, I do respect what Casanat has created and, like everything that surrounds that.
Yeah.
There's critical conversation when it comes to that. But now that I got that out the way, one thing we gotta understand is that Kai's from New York. And New York niggas are out of tap with music.
You think most New York niggas are out of top?
Most
I can see
New
that.
York niggas at Casanat's age are not tapped in with music. Wale is from the DMV.
Yeah.
Wale is from I forgot what part of the DMV is he from. It's not Virginia. He's from I can't remember. But Wale represents the DMV, which ends up getting thrown into the South most of the time when it comes to just hip hop geography, anyways. So one thing we gotta understand is that I see a lot of people. Nobody wants to admit this. Nobody's really saying it, but a lot of these young New York niggas are not tapped in with music. They are not musically in tune. They're out of touch. Point blank, like I don't know if it's because of the region, if it's because of the influence or the lack thereof, but bro, I don't fault it to Casanat because I mean, what do you expect from a 23-year-old New Yorker? And if you think I'm capping, go talk to a 23-year-old New Yorker. Yeah. And I'm standing on that. I don't care. Niggas don't. Yeah, we don't.
Remember when the world was in a phase or the virality? New York drill had a light shined on it heavily,
and that's all them niggas was listening to.
Yeah,
especially during TikTok, that TikTok era, and then it slowly shifted into Jersey beats. That's now the viral thing that's happening.
Yeah.
I didn't know that niggas just completely. Because when you think of New York though, you really think hip hop. Because when you think of a coast to coast and what's it called, you know what I mean? You really think like roots of hip hop. So to think that niggas in their 20s just don't know Wale or don't know like critical moments in hip hop history is kind of baffling.
That's a whole blog era, but I mean, like, and to be fair, Kai is 23, so is he inclined to not know who Wale is? Somewhat, yes. But if you were a hip hop head,
Yeah, that's what
if
I'm
you
saying.
were, if your opinion was worthy of thought in hip hop, or if it was really supposed to hold weight, you would know who Wale is. And that's also another thing I wanted to say, because I recently watched, Wale had recently did an interview with Joe Budden. Which
Recently?
was, yeah, like literally the weekend right before the BET Awards, or that same weekend. Which is just funny, he's promoting a new album, whatever. But it was just funny that those things happen at the same time. Then that Casanat is, so that's funny. But, Wale really not that bad. Now let me preface
What
this
does
by
he-
saying,
This is different, man. He doesn't even.
Wale, let me say this. Cause cause for a while I'd be like, yo, I hate this nigga Wallet. I hate this nigga Wallet. Right? And what I want to preface that by saying is that it's not that I hate Wale. Yo, Deno. Look at the blue house. Deno.
First off, nigga, I was distracted by that nigga running to the house. I was about to move out the way.
What's going on, man?
Did you see?
Yes,
Nah, I ain't see nothing.
Dano's so slow, bro.
Dang,
That was Dano bad.
I got bad eyesight, bro.
Yeah, that is true. That's a little far.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
They bro,
Yo, alright. We might have to bring that wide in.
Yeah, nah.
We're not using it neither. We're gonna take an intermission in a second. But
My nigga, why are they going this way?
Because niggas is gonna be, bro, little niggas gonna be little. LN's gonna be LN. LLC, LLN. But I do want to preface that by saying,
Oh, nah, that nigga old enough to get beat up.
nah, we already know what's up. But when it comes to Wale, it's not that I dislike his music, even though I don't really take a liking to his music. But I think that Wale just has a super self-destructive, like he's super jaded when it comes to the hip-hop world. And I feel like he got the short end of the stick, pause, when it comes to, you know, how hip-hop treated him. And that left him with a real sour taste in his mouth, pause. And it just led to him developing this attitude towards hip-hop and hip-hop media that, yo, y'all need to respect my name. And I think that's come off. And I think this was like kind of the first like modern entry into the portal of that side of Wale, where it's just like, come on, my nigga. Like, yo, a 23-year-old didn't know who you were and you had to go G-check him about it. I would have preferred a tweet. You know what I'm saying? I would have a tweet. Or DM him, probably be like, yo, come on, bro, da-da. That would have been better than just, you know, on the nigga head, on camera, on live. I don't think that was the right way to go about it at all. Because I also got to understand, that speaks to how the younger generation is going to receive you. A lot of these, like, not legendary, but a lot of these, like, generational rappers that spread across the entire generation, a lot of that is because they know how to appeal to the audience. They know how to identify and appeal to the generational shifts throughout the decades. You know what I'm saying? So like with Snoop Dogg, with Hov, right? Hov did the 90s crack era rapping. Then guess what? When it got to the 2000s, he got with Tim, he got with Pharrell. That was his 2000 sound. Then when he got to the late 2000s, the 2010s and all that, he innovated with Pharrell. He innovated with Timbaland. He got with Ye. They dropped Watch the Throne. I saw that to say, like, you have to know how to manage not only your music, but your media perception. And going up to Kai Cenat and saying, yo, my nigga, we gonna talk later, while millions are watching, either at that one sitting time or after the clip goes out, that's crazy. There's niggas who are getting paid monthly to make sure they catch that exact moment and put it on as many TikTok accounts as possible. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think that's kind of my stance on that. He just got to do better managing his media perception, and he should have been doing that. But that's why Wale is in the situation he's in now. So, you know,
I'm gonna be honest. When I first saw the clip, I didn't see it as well. Granted, I could see how internet perceptions could skew it, but I didn't see it as aggressive as maybe everybody else is seeing it. I did see it as a check, as a you know what, like, you know what I mean. But it was more. I thought that was more of a come on, bro, than it was a yo, my nigga, yo, we'll talk later. What's up? You know what I mean? It was more of a come on, like, it's, you know what I mean?
But the way I think it was a come on now. I think it was like that, but without the humility.
Yeah, I think.
And when you start matching ego, it's two sides of the same coin, and what decides whether that's a heads or a tails is if you add the humility or if you come at it with your ego.
Yeah.
And he came at it with ego.
Yeah.
And I'm on camera. I gotta boss up on this nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. There wasn't enough. There wasn't enough
humility in it.
Yeah, humility. I think that's the only word. It wasn't as friendly as it needed to be for it to come off as
For it to be productive.
Bro. Yeah, for it to come off as more of a friendly or more of a just not a check, but more of a, I don't know what word I'm looking for, but just more of a conversational than it was argumentative. If that makes sense.
But that's also a hip hop thing though.
Yeah.
That's also a very hip hop media thing. Like niggas like get checked. Yeah. That's also kind of a hip hop thing.
Most definitely.
Y'all thought it would have been different off camera?
That's a good question.
If it happened off camera?
If it happened off camera, y'all think it would have been the same interaction?
For me though, thinking of Kai Cenat explaining a
for
story.
Kai, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. For Kai, yes.
Yeah.
I don't.
For Wale, no.
No.
I don't think he cares about the camera.
But either way, if it happened off camera, you know Kai's going. I think Kai would still explain the story the same, and niggas would still run with it the same exact.
Yeah, I feel like he would overemphasize it. I'm not gonna lie.
I think Kai would be a little bit more gracious in hearing Wale's opinion or hearing Wale's frustration.
I think he'd be more gracious with, or more careful or more considerate of Wale's perception when he explains the story.
Yeah, because Kai's a nice guy.
Yep.
Kai's a nice guy.
Kai don't like problems with nobody.
He don't. He really don't.
He really don't like problems with nobody.
And I mean, I feel like his ticket out would be, yo, hop on stream. Hop on stream with me. Let's promote the album. Let's listen to some of your tracks. Give him a little 30-minute segment. That's how you get rid of most of his issues. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that ain't.
Speaking of,
because when you the biggest nigga in the world at the time,
it's like, bro,
niggas can't really talk to you.
But
unless
Kai
you say
no hip hop
really
nigga. Kai not no hip hop nigga. We gotta stop treating.
There's
everybody black with a camera in their face is not a source of hip hop.
Absolutely.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I think, but what it
he
is
is not a hip hop journalist.
What it is when
he's
niggas,
a gamer.
When you start seeing, I think what it is sometimes you low-key gotta separate. You know how you separate art from the artist? Sometimes you gotta just take a celebrity as a celebrity and a rapper when they're in the setting.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Like niggas was remember when Kai had the not takeoff screen, but